of our young children, especially the girl child, promoting their rights to quality education. Many of our girls go through major challenges month after month, making them miss school for days. As the custodian of Ghana tradition, one of the first things I embarked on after my installment is the Girl Child Project, which is at the heart of all my programs. It is important that nothing stops the girl child from transiting from one
round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
We'd like to say a very big thank you to the members of the Education Select Committee
School for a cultural display, after which we would have drum appellations from the Adan Technical and GOM DA Basic Schools. Shall we do a big round of applause as we welcome them?
I'd also like to duly acknowledge the presence of the Greater Accra Regional Minister, who's also the Member of Parliament for the Krowo constituency, Honorable Agnes Na-Momo Lati. Beg your pardon, beg your pardon. That's what happens when you haven't had a glass of pineapple juice in a while. Please forgive me. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce to you the Honorable Minister for Education, who's also a Member of Parliament, Honorable Haruna Idrisu. He's here ably supported by his co-pilot, his Deputy Minister, who's also a sitting Member of Parliament, especially for the Busa South constituency, Honorable Clement Apak. Please permit me to also pay my respects to the Member of Parliament for the Asokwa constituency, who's also Deputy Minority Leader in Parliament and a member of the Education Committee, Honorable Patricia Apieje. I'd also like to duly acknowledge the presence of the Deputy Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs and a member of Parliament representing the La Dade Kutupon constituency, Honorable Rita Odole-Sowa. And now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are a people of culture. We are a people with an identity. We are a people who trace our roots to the foundations that our forefathers laid. It is very important that whenever we want to undertake a major project such as this, which is to launch the free sanitary pad for girls in school initiative, it's important to have the blessing of the people and the people who stand before the people in our various traditional areas. Here on this land, there's a man who also has a very big heart for our children and has a soft spot for the area of education in our country because he believes very much in the ideals of education and what it can do for our nation. A known philanthropist whose work since he ascended to the throne is heavily and well documented, and a man who has the development of our children at heart. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, he has been the government chair since the year 2017, and one of the key areas that he has focused on are areas of health, girl-child education and health, and various social interventions. Today, he plays the role of our chairperson for this very important occasion, and it's my pleasure now to give his blessing for the President's initiative and this launch. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, shall we do a big round of applause as we give way for King Taki Teko Chu II, the Gamanche, President of the Traditional Council, and our chairperson for today to address us.
Abu Chumagame, Abu Nimekaname, Abiasuma, Gafe, Abeti Fafani, Ishbami, Tamabiayu, Abu Chumagame.
Ago Nimekaname, Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, the Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of Gender, Paramount Chiefs of Simpe and Abula, children, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media, Ago. It is an honor and a great responsibility to chair this significant event as we begin a darling project aimed at improving lives of our young children, especially the girl child, promoting their rights to quality education. Many of our girls go through major challenges month after month, making them miss school for days. As the custodian of Ghana tradition, one of the first things I embarked on after my installment is the Girl Child Project, which is at the heart of all my programs. It is important that nothing stops the girl child from transiting from one level to the other. I support initiatives that provide support systems that ensure that the girl child gets well educated, healthy, empowered, and to take up her rightful position in society. Realizing her full potential, I am a believer in the profound statement of the renowned Ghanaian educationist, Dr. H.E Agri, that said, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But when you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. That is why I firmly believe in the enrollment, retention, completion, and achievement of girls in basic schools and tertiary schools. It is indeed right that I fully support and applaud His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, for taking this lead in this project. There is a role that traditional leadership must play, and as custodians of our culture and values, we have a scared responsibility to protect the dignity and well-being of the girl child. In many of our communities, tradition once created safe and respected spaces for girls. Times have changed, leaving most of these young girls without proper guidance. But as traditional leaders, we can lead the charge to reverse this by opening a conversation, supporting programs like this, and by ensuring no harmful cultural practice stands in the way of the girl child's health and education. Today, we break the silence with action. We guys have a belief that Fali favor mling wale papayo. Cleanliness leads to good health. In my role as chair of this groundbreaking launch, I have high hopes for the initiative and pray that it will continuously be countrywide. Let us all rally behind this enterprise. And from our traditional leaders, parents, and all stakeholders, may these policymakers ensure its success and its sustainability. On this note, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to accept this chair role and this historic lunch. Chano Manyaba.
Yeah.
And on that note as well, I'd like to say a very big thank you to the two sector ministers, Honorable Haruna Idrisu.
Of this special national launch for the free sanitary pads for girls in schools. We'll do a countdown from 5 to 0. And when we get to 0, I want all of you to raise the pieces that you have, and we'll all shout a big hooray to mark this. Are we all ready? I can't hear you. Are we all ready? So together, as a family and as a people, we start the countdown from 5, 4.
And on that note as well, I'd like to say a very big thank you to the two sector ministers, Honorable Haruna Idrisu and Honorable Dr. Agnes Nambolo-Lati. We're grateful to the respective agencies, the deputies, and all other collaborating agencies who have joined us here for today's launch. We're grateful to the Parliament of Ghana, who are represented by various ends of leadership, the Deputy Minority Leader of this will be a Muslim prayer. Shall we invite our Sheikh to join us here? Shall we do a big round of applause as he makes his way here?